Today we are going to do a tutorial about building a bouquet. I just take my flower and just put a little dot of glue on the back, and then I'll just take the stem and stick it right into the back of the flower. It'll take just a second for the glue to dry, but then you should be good. If you're using the pot, you can just take your flower, dip the end of your stem into the glue, and then push it through the back of your flower. I usually like to start with my bigger flowers. That's just personal preference. You can do it how you would like, but I do like to start with some of my bigger flowers first. Then you can add some little flowers in. So now that I've got my bouquet made and my shape is there, I'm just going to take a piece of my tape that I cut, and I'm just going to tape the stems of my bouquet. I'm going to pull it pretty tight so that all your hard work isn't going to waste and the flower's moving around. Once I get a couple flowers in my hand or in my little bundle, I will start to add some filler. You can spread it out. You can spread it out even more so than I do if you want to tear your filler apart into smaller chunks. That will just be personal preference. I'm kind of getting it shaped as I go, but when I get closer to the end, I will start arranging my flowers, pulling some up, moving them down, just to get the shape that I want. But for right now, I just want to get most of my flowers in there and ready to go. I usually use about 3 pieces when I tape the flowers and the stems and the filler together. That's usually pretty solid. I'm an over taper to make sure it doesn't move. Always cut long though. Cut longer than you think you want first, because you can always cut shorter, but you can't make these stems grow. So I'm going to start with the twine. It comes with quite a bit of twine. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my glue gun and put a little bit of glue on the tape where I tape my bouquet grass. And then I'll stick the twine to it and let that dry for just a second. And then we're just going to wrap our stems with the twine. That way it gives it a nice finished handle. It'll look really pretty. That's really the only thing that needs to happen when you're doing your bouquet handle. You just don't want to see that green tape poking through. It is green, so it kind of blends in. But okay, so now that I've got that all wrapped, I'm going to glue the tail end of my twine down same way. I'm just going to take a little bit of glue